In the upper left, we have our Terran player winning that game. It's 2-1 right now. He is...
백점령.
And in the bottom right, legendary Micro. Will it work for him this time? He is...
MarineKing Prime.
Ooh, indeed, Artosis.
Anything could happen here, Tasteless. Started out seeming in this match like MarineKing was superior in every way, but as of the end of Game 2, Ryung has been fighting back and fighting back strongly.
Well, Ryung is very adaptable. I feel like MarineKing's style is more like he forces his way in. He's going to win engagements he shouldn't. Which I think is why he was even pushing so hard when it was 3-base versus 3-base. I don't think excuse me, I don't think MarineKing even needed to do that. You know? There was no moment where I thought, oh, MarineKing has to push right now. I saw him doing it, and I'm used to him winning in most of those situations, but yeah, I didn't see what necessitated that.
Ryung is doing a good job with this, man. He's like the Darwin Terran right now, evolving, adapting.
Nice, well said.
Against MarineKing. Well, Ryung has gotten a gas. Not a gas first, but just a regular gas.
MarineKing is going to go for command center on the low ground here.
Yeah.
So slightly different builds, which will yield different results. We'll see what kind of results they can harness to bring the game in their favor.
Yeah. What results they can harness.
Well, I know. I tried to say something fancy, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, he scouts, sees exactly what's going on. Okay, so MarineKing has a pretty good idea what's going on. It's tech. I think he'll build his command in his main base because of this. If he builds it down on the low ground, I'll be a little bit surprised. No, I guess he is going to build on the low ground. I guess I shouldn't be surprised it is MarineKing.
Yeah.
It's where his command centers go. No, yep.
And here's that command center now.
All right. Ryung, what do you think he's going to do? You think it's going to be Hellion-based, Banshee-based? Ooh, well, I guess it's going to be Banshee-based.
Yep.
But
probably the most popular TVT build along with command center. First, either before Barracks or after.
You know, MarineKing, it's a good thing he scouted this game, because if he went for something that wasn't double gas right now, I'd be like, oh, I think he might lose. But
sure,
I think he's going to tech right up into a Viking, get Siege Tanks out relatively quickly, and I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to hold against whatever Ryung throws at him. It'll be up to Ryung to micro well and make some good decisions to actually get some damage on MarineKing, so to make this worthwhile.
Well, you know, we've seen Ryung go for Banshees before and not have a ton of success, but still be okay. You know, it'll just depend on how MarineKing reacts.
Down goes the fact. Right next to this barracks. And
do you think MarineKing can win this, Artosis?
Yeah. Yeah, he could.
I'm really starting to think that Ryung is going to close this out. I might be wrong, but that's just the way it's looking to me.
Could be. I mean, but I really like the build that MarineKing's chosen here. I like the fact that he scouted this game and he's using that intel. You know, I feel like he's going to get the Vikings out, and he could be all right. He could be all right when this comes. How much damage is the Banshee really going to do when Vikings are popping out right around the time it gets there? Well, it is getting cloaked, so it could still do a lot.
All right, he doesn't get to see much information from this. The Banshee's almost out now.
Command center going to be going down for Ryung here.
Talk to me, Artosis. We got some downtime.
Indeed, we do.
So that Banshee gets over there. We don't know what's going to happen this game.
No. You know, right now we have a Zerg in the top 4.
Yep.
We're about to have a Terran in the top 4.
Yep.
Either this game or the next. On the other side of the bracket, definitely a Zerg in the top 4.
Well, no matter what.
Yes. And then there's a TVZ. You think it's going to be 3 Zergs and a Terran, or 2 Terrans,
I think it's going to be 3 Zergs. than the Terran.
I
but
disagree.
could be wrong. Really?
2 Terrans and 2 Zeros.
Okay. I'm fine either way, though. This has been a good GSL so far.
Yeah, and ZBZ is actually an exciting matchup.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well.
I burnt that nerd.
Yeah.
We roasted that nerd, man. This is a nerd kebab.
Yeah. MarineKing right now getting his combat shields. He's actually popping out a medevac right now.
I thought he was going to get a Viking for sure.
Yeah, I thought for sure as well. And he's starting a eBay. I mean, you know what? Ryung, he's going to get a decent amount of kills here. I mean, there's enough scans, but if he just micros well and runs away correctly, you know, now starting a Viking, medevac will help some, but this is a pretty decent Banshee so far.
I remember taking hits on those Marines is fine as long as he doesn't lose too many SCVs.
Yeah, that's really one he wants to kill right now. Beautiful healing. Saving that SCV right there.
And the Banshee's being chased out. It's almost out of energy too, mind you.
Turret on the way.
Only about
as
5
well.
more left.
Yeah, looks like that Banshee will probably go down.
A second Banshee's coming in here though at the second base.
Yeah, and that one has 7 kills. This next one coming in, only 1 so far.
Oh, preemptive scan there. Probably not good.
Gets out alive though.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what's important.
It is if you're young.
Yeah. And
takes that out so easily.
All right. So Ryung hasn't done quite what he wanted. But actually, you know what? He kind of did because it's 32 SCVs to 28. That actually comes to me as a little bit of a surprise. I didn't think he killed that many, but yeah, I guess he got 7 SCVs. I thought more of that was Marines, but okay, so that's really good for Ryung.
It looks like MarineKing actually wants to push out here.
Yeah. Both of them have 2 siege tanks, but MarineKing has a lot more Marines, and he has those very important combat shields, which of course Ryung does not have yet. But he has siege mode, and that's actually what matters.
Yep, siege mode is so important. All right,
trying to drop here.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna work at all.
Can't lose that medevac. It's still gonna losing 1 Marine inside that medevac. Getting blown up.
I tell you what, Tasteless, this is looking good for Ryung. He has defended everything, and oh, some more damage being dealt.
Looks like MarineKing didn't anticipate that Banshee being parked back there.
He has that missile turret, but that's only good for detection right now.
Well, MarineKing off to a bad start, I guess.
Yeah, he is, and this is looking better and better for Ryung. He's up by 8 SCVs right now. He's up by 2 siege tanks. He's the one with Vikings out. His Marine count's a bit lower, but that doesn't really matter right now.
That's pardonable considering the other circumstances in this game.
Yeah. I mean, he's down in upgrades. He hasn't started his upgrades yet, getting 2 eBays now, but that's not a big deal. If he keeps up on siege tanks, he's going to be all right.
I don't know why MarineKing's pushing out so much when he knows that there's cloaked Banshees on the map. You know?
Well, he needs to, like, decide a way to deal with this, whether it's to make another Viking or something. But he might end up catching this one.
All right, it's only it's at 5 energy right now, so it's going to be parked once again over there. He can decloak that now. You know, every time MarineKing moves out, Ryung is there to punish him.
Yeah.
All right,
we're playing a pretty immaculate game.
Lots of medevacs coming out here very soon. Possibly some Vikings here for Ryung.
And
no signs of a third base being taken.
Look at this. Ryung with his double eBay. Compare that to where that armor is on MarineKing. Ryung's actually going to catch up with MarineKing in upgrades, and that's the one thing that MarineKing really had going for him.
That's really the only thing he has going for him.
Yeah, and once again, MarineKing trying to stay aggressive, but Ryung's starting his command center quicker. And Ryung, with all those siege tanks, I feel like he's going to, especially on this map, be able to defend against aggression right now. So I feel like the best MarineKing can do is maybe pick off just a very small amount of things, a small amount of units or buildings, and maybe get a contain up. But that's it. I don't... He's not starting a command center. He's making Vikings and siege tanks, so it's obvious he wants to push some more. But again, I feel like it's a contain is the best he can do.
And it's going to have to be a soft contain at that, not a hard contain. Hard contains where you make turrets and sensor towers and everything else. Soft contain, you just siege up, maybe for 2 minutes, unsiege back up, control another position on the map. It's Banshee now escaping. Looks like the third command center for Ryung almost finished.
And a sensor tower coming up from MarineKing. a good spot for it. Sees where all the units are, all the movements of them. That's going to help him plan out any attacks or help his defense, his contain, stay strong. So he can scan if need be, stuff like that. Now there's a drop for Ryung coming in. I feel like this could do a lot of damage.
He did gun down the SCV building the 3rd command center. Uh-oh. Right on the eBay, too.
And look at this. Nice drop going down. The SCVs, a lot of them being picked off here. He will take care of the drop, but...
And the siege tank,
too.
Very effective drop there by Ryung.
39 SCVs to 55. So rough. The 3rd command center, MarineKing, not very far along Tasteless because of that pickoff, of course. Ryung is solid. The only problem he has right now is this contain by MarineKing. That's really it. And that's, I mean, you know what? That's a really good choice by MarineKing. I really like that choice to be like, all right, this is bad. I'll put a contain up. Even though my 3rd command center is way slower, at least I'll be mining from it.
Oh, the Banshee's coming up here again. Oh, this is so bad for MarineKing. Again, just delaying that 3rd base is so annoying. Oh,
I'm actually
and it gets away.
Incredibly surprised that he scanned there.
Yeah. Well, I think
MarineKing has played enough games to know that he wasn't going to kill that.
The nerves are starting to play a role, I think. As Ryung just seems to have no holes in his play. Completely comfortable with the fact that he's being contained right now.
Yep, doesn't care. In fact, starting to get some units out of his base.
I like the siege tanks over here to cover and let Marines kind of come outside of his base. Oh, he's going to hit this hard contain now. Well, this was just complete disaster.
Oh, I can't believe he got away. Poor
I know.
MarineKing. You've spent that turret to stop exactly that turret.
And he gets his siege tank and backs up now.
It's good moves by Ryung.
He's handling this really well.
He really is. He's playing great.
He's got no holes in his play right now. And I mean, you'd think it would be the opposite because MarineKing has his contain, but Ryung is just able to continue to deal damage despite the positional advantage here from MarineKing. Now he's going to drop over here towards the 3rd base, it looks like. Now, luckily for MarineKing, he forgot to send SCVs there.
I got to point something out right now.
Yep.
That's not like a huge thing in the game. Oh, God, this is huge, though. We'll do this first.
Oh, my God, if he gets this, that's it. It's going to be so bad.
Poor MarineKing. He has to feel a GSL victory slipping out of his fingers right now.
Yeah, this is becoming almost hopeless.
Yeah.
Ryung is everywhere, proving that positional hold is just irrelevant to Ryung's chances of winning this game. MarineKing just trying to hang on, but still.
Well, MarineKing's in some trouble. And, okay, so let me point something out that shows how smart Ryung is. He gets a big contain on him, sees a sensor tower come up, stops dropping mules, starts dropping supply depots.
Wow.
That is one of the best ways to conserve your minerals and use the contain against your opponent.
Super smart.
Unbelievably good.
So funny to see that people are using these drops. Oh, hold on. Speaking of drops, oh my God, this actually could cost him the game. This is going to be the 2nd command center that's going to be either killed or canceled.
He's going to kill it. MarineKing in so much trouble right now. Ryung starting to drop some units out. He just wants to kill that siege tank. Looks like it won't work this time.
And gets that Viking there. All right, he's also hitting that expansion.
Yeah, he gets the siege tank backs up. Does, okay, cancels. MarineKing starting yet another command.
Well,
tasteless. I mean,
Ryung is really adapted in this series. And don't get me wrong, guys. MarineKing could still win, but right now we're just seeing play after play of Ryung shutting down MarineKing in every possible way.
Yeah. Well, Ryung, okay, this is so smart. He is actually floating his command center over.
Yeah.
To expand somewhere else. He can just medevac out some siege tanks and Marines to defend another base. And then what does MarineKing do? He has to bum rush one of them.
Nice save there.
That was pretty smooth.
I like the siege tanks lining the edge of Ryung's base.
Mm-hmm. It makes it so that there's nowhere MarineKing can actually attack. He just cannot attack anywhere. Not a single place. Look at this. This is like StarCraft 1 TVT. He's going to drop a bunch of dropships of siege tanks to take another base.
All right, and MarineKing actually going to give up this position here. And looks like Ryung's here to intercept.
Now this is a good move by MarineKing, but he moves back too quickly.
Yep, Ryung not overextending there.
He's got to kill those rocks off. MarineKing realizes now what's happening. he has to stop this base or hurt Ryung in some other way. Because once Ryung takes a third base, what does MarineKing do?
We'll try to take his own third, which he has not been able to do just yet. MarineKing moving around. He's going to try to intercept from the entrance. Oh, and Ryung actually picks up. That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. You know what? I think he's like, maybe overextending a little bit too much. Anyways, this is a big deal. A lot of SCVs look like they are going to lose their lives.
2 medevacs. They can heal so much.
Whoa.
Now he picks up, and he may even drop in the main. We'll see.
Looks like yes, he will.
Both players nearly maxed out. Actually, MarineKing with a little bit of a deficit.
Yeah. He's had a hard time really getting beyond this area.
Ryung is going around. He's been scanned.
Oh, wow. So this is why he didn't decide to actually commit to that base. Oh, my God. Beautiful siege up by Ryung, even picking off that siege tank.
Getting these Vikings, too.
Oh,
MarineKing is just not focused in here.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people were hoping that MarineKing...
Uh-oh, here we go. Another tank obliterated just now. No medevacs with this, by the way, so every stim actually really counts.
MarineKing is hemorrhaging units right now, Tasis. 3-3 is going to finish the same time as just plus Super MarineKing, which makes the Marines of Ryung even better than those of the MarineKing himself.
Yep. Okay, now he's re-landed over here at that third, well, his not a natural third base, but where Ryung is most likely to take, and he's now at the top center. He did get medevacs over there with this. Now he's checking, saying, okay, am I still contained? I guess I am. I don't know if Ryung wants to break that just yet. I think he's just going to try to starve out MarineKing, keep MarineKing on 2 bases. You guys realize this has been almost 25 minutes, and MarineKing's been on 2 bases the whole time?
Yep.
Does he even have minerals at his second base?
No, not really. He has, like, just the scantest of minerals, Tasteless. His second base is scantily clad in minerals, Tasteless. All right, here we go. He's going to push forward, kill yet another army here.
Oh, man, this is getting ugly.
Yep. This is rough. 121 supply. Trying to run up, but too much for Ryung.
Denied once again.
He has nothing left here.
I think Ryung has done the final blow. No more HP left for MarineKing in this game.
Yes. And goodbye to the command center. MarineKing has lost.
This game's over now, it looks like.
Yes, it is over.
Unless Ryung makes a major blunder, and I don't think he's going to. He's been pretty calculated so far.
I think he can attack, move without stim and win this game.
I think so.
Pretty fairly certain. MarineKing gonna try his best.
He just keeps pushing deeper into the natural. He's like, all right, whatever.
MarineKing knows that Ryung basically isn't mining here too, so that's his plan. But Ryung has a big bank, anyways.
Yeah, he's allowed to make mistakes right now.
Yeah. MarineKing literally has 116 supply to really work with.
All right, he's scanning, and I think this might be the moment he bursts out.
Looks like it. There's a lot of Marines single file into these siege tanks.
Yep. Clean that up, no problem. All right, we do have a drop over here. All right, so Ryung is going to pick up for a little bit. The MarineKing did take the 4th in the middle of the map. I don't know how long that's going to last.
Well, it's got to last if he wants to win this game, Tastes, but he is down by over 100 supply. MarineKing almost has +2 attack for siege tanks finishing for his 3 siege tanks. I don't think that's going to help enough. Grabs a medevac. I mean, there's nothing left here. This is just MarineKing staying in the game because that's what he does. The game is over. And congratulations to Total Biscuit and Mrs. Biscuit on their team being kick-ass and getting top 4 immediately.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ridiculously good results.
Ryung played so well this game. He really did.
Well,
repairing this burning orbital. Neither player has minerals in their second, then, right?
Yeah. They're done with mining, basically. Well, MarineKing has some because he lost his command center, but it doesn't matter.
All Ryung has to do is scan the middle, stim from both sides, and go in there and win. There's actually nothing else to it.
But he wants his top 4 so bad, he's just going to wait. He's going to secure that extra base and then go.
All right, here he goes.
Here we go. So, MarineKing out there has 1 siege tank. 3 siege tanks. Okay. Now 2.
Now 2. And he can go over here and hit the orbital.
Yeah. Probably goodbye to this. Trying to run down and save it.
He backs up, brings the siege tanks up into siege mode over here. Orbital again. It's a Vagabond orbital again. A lot of SEVs, my God. That's actually so super saturated. He might as well mine from other locations too and do long distance mining.
Or just not have the mining because they aren't as likely to die as through drop or something.
Yeah.
Right. MarineKing actually
and he's going in here.
And
nothing to defend this orbital.
Yeah. So he'll lose the orbital. And that brings him down to 1 orbital left. 51 supply against 158. Ryung producing things, MarineKing not. MarineKing completely dead, he knows. He's just scanned an army that cannot be beaten by what he has unless Ryung actually allies him and goes AFK.
Probably. At least both of those together.
Yeah. I said and, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Just allying, no, you can
no,
you to kill it.
Well, I don't really know what MarineKing's plan is. It looks like Ryung's privy to it. He's going to just go try to intercept this.
He's going to base trade through missile turrets, but yeah, the Marines are actually going to catch this.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo nerd.
Peekaboo nerd. All right, he's going to keep these back just far enough. And stim. Yep. Now it looks like MarineKing's going to win this battle, which is so inconsequential.
Doesn't have enough medevacs to pick up the rest of his army. He's going to fly into missile turrets and more Marines.
I have nothing else to say, guys. Artos, do you have any closing thoughts on when is MarineKing going to leave this game?
Well, I don't know, Chase. This is hard to say.
Yep. Well, he's just going to go ahead and chisel away at the space, which, by the way, you see that 0 there from MarineKing's minerals? It's not changing. So 166 supply at 31.
404 gas, man. It's an error. MarineKing's webpage cannot be found.
Once again, more MarineKing stuff dying. MarineKing's still in this game for some reason. Artosis, there's nothing to talk about.
No, there's not.
All right, Ryung even knows it, saying, all right, get out of the game.
MarineKing very upset, obviously. That's not how you micro. Clicking your mouse like that is not how you micro.
That is definitely
That's
not
what you do when you're frustrated at a loss. All right, now he's microing. There you go.
There you go. That's a nice split. All right. Dancing Marines. And they might be great at dancing. All right, MarineKing now microing those Marines. And there's more dancing over here. And thank God, GG. I thought I was going to kill myself if I had to cast it any longer. All right.
And Ryung to the top 4, man. He goes to Vegas.
Yep. A well-earned win. It started off bumpy. MarineKing looking strong. Game number 2, neck and neck. Ryung barely wins in a base trade. Game number 3, very close. Ryung was superior late game. Game number 4, MarineKing just decided not to leave the game, but it was done a little while ago.
Yeah. Will MarineKing ever win a GSL?
This I want to say no.
Chance. I feel like this was his best chance.
MVP was knocked out. A lot of his other rivals were knocked out.
Well, could Ryung win a GSL? I actually thought he was going to win like
6 seasons ago?
Yeah, something like that. I was like, wow, Ryung's so good right now. But I don't know, maybe. He's just got Zergs and Terrans left.
It's going to depend on who wins tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I think he's going to be probably playing Leenock in the top 4, which is...
I think so.
Leenock might be the favorite for this whole tournament.
So the results for today, very interesting. We did have Hyun slam down Creator and Ryung dominate MarineKing.
Yep, 3-1 each. Strong play by these guys. Definitely both deserving to advance to the next round.
Great games. Can't wait to cast them in Vegas. So here's what it's going to look like so far. We have
Hyun and Ryung going up.
Against either Innovation or Sulky.
Yep. And then, of course, Sniper and Leenock play. The winner of that plays against Ryung. Winner of yet tomorrow's matches also go to Las Vegas with us all. Pretty awesome.
And yeah, can't wait to go to Vegas. I had to figure out some of the gambling games in Las Vegas. I don't even know how to play roulette. I don't know how that works.
You choose like a color and or a number.
Okay. And is it fun?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna try. I don't really gamble, so I'm gonna.
Casino games actually really
withdraw.
I don't think they are fun, actually.
Well, I'm gonna withdraw some some cash.
Yeah.
Blow it. Just have fun, I guess.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Let's do it.
Let's waste some cash.
Let's
Not
burn,
much, just a little bit.
Burning paper, yo. we'll see how
Watch,
that
we'll
goes.
just both win like $1 million. Like, I don't know.
Oh, gambling's pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Whoa, I was like, whoa, we're done. We're done. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Again, come to our finals in Vegas.
Please do. We'd love to see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Follow us on Twitter. I'm Artusis. He's Call Me Tasus, and he will see you tomorrow. I'm going to Singapore for IM. Make sure you stay tuned to my Twitter for updates and stream links for that.
We love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.